Everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. This is a video about my food storage haul of the day. I talked to you guys about, like, you see my preps of the day videos and stuff like that, and I'm encouraging all of you guys to prep, a little every day. So far, I mean, I'm, just getting off work, so I really haven't done anything to prep today. So this is my prep of the day. So at Costco, one cool thing was they had 25-pound bags of pinto beans back for like 18 bucks. Pretty decent. That's about right, the same price they were before, so that's good to know. So I picked up, a couple of them. Another score. It's so funny. That's one thing I don't know if you guys feel the same way. It's like a kid in a candy store. I feel like it's like when I see something, it's like score. And it's just normal things that were always there before in our normal lives. It tells you how much things have changed. I found they had 70% alcohol. The 2-packs of them. I don't know how big the bottles are. Decent sized bottles. And so I got 2 of those. Surprisingly enough, there was no limit on them either. They have limits on a lot of things. No limit. My wife, my wife's like, oh, you should grab more. I'm like, no, honey. We have alcohol. Getting 2 is fine. Leave some for others. There's other people out there with needs also. So even when you're getting your preps, you're topping off, you're adding to your stuff right now, try to be mindful of others. There were no limit on the beans either. I could have bought every bag of beans they had there. I could have bought everything alcohol they had there and filled my cart and been that a-hole guy that, takes everything. To me, that's just not the right thing to do. We don't want to be a-holes to other people. But I was also able to get a bunch more raw honey. That's always good to store. I grabbed 2 things of the Costco canned chicken. That's really good for long-term food storage. Let me see. Grabbed some toilet paper. Grabbed, I think I said this already. I don't know if I said it, but 2 cases of water. We always grab a case or 2 of water every time. Yes, we live in Pacific Northwest. There's water everywhere. There's rain all the time. But it's good to have bottled water also, because why not? We have good well water also. So any containers we use, like juice containers, not milk containers, but juice containers, other things like that we can clean, sanitize, and refill with our awesome well water, we do. So that's water storage also. But let me see, what else did I get? I got some vitamin C. I got some multivitamins. Got some more non-latex gloves. All in all, it wasn't a huge haul or anything like that. It was just getting a couple things, a couple extra things on top of the regular stuff for eating and throughout the week and stuff. But I'm trying to encourage you guys to, get what you can when you can. But like I said, be mindful of others also. We got to do the things. My wife especially feels more and more prompted almost every single day to, buy as much food as we can, get as much food in as we can. And you run into other things with that, is where do you put it all? I did a video on that. It was like food storage, where do I put it all, or something like that. I forget. It was a while back. I think it was like last year. But I had some good ideas in there and stuff. You got to use your imagination and just do different things. I mean, you can put it and seal it up properly and stuff like that. You can bury it like in a little. People talk about burying coolers. It's like a makeshift root cellar. You can do things like that. Of course, closets, under beds. Your pantry stuff. Wherever. I'm sure you guys can use your imagination and figure out places to put it. Or, if you're renting a room, you get number 10 cans and you can just line the floor of your room, of your entire house, and then put down plywood, and then put down area rugs on top of that. No, seriously, that's what they do on submarines, on fast tack submarines when they're going on Westpac, or they're going on a Eastpac, or a long deployment, a Spec Ops mission or something like that. They literally will put number 10 cans down on the decks, cover them in plywood, and the crew walks on their food for the whole mission. As they use it, obviously they pull them up. But it's for submarines, it's a viable storage method. But you know, you probably don't want to do that in your house. But please get out and get the things, do the things as much as you can. I feel an urgency, a calling, a prompting to do so as much as possible. You know, to me, it's analyzing wants versus needs also, and trying to figure out and analyze all the stuff going on in my head, and all the stuff I'm reading and watching and stuff, and how do I prioritize? You know, I'd really like to get that, the Vortex 1-6 optic, to throw on my primary rifle for, just to have, because that would increase my capability. Instead of a EOTech with a 3 times magnifier on it, 2 things would be solved. One thing would be 3 times more magnification, thus more capability, and that single Vortex optic with mount weighs a lot less than the EOTech and 3 times magnifier does in conjunction with each other. So I'm like, oh man, I really want that. I've wanted one for a long time. I have the ability to get one right now. Oh, and they've been out of stock also forever. They're finally in stock. I'm like, oh man, but then I'm like, okay, well, what's more of a priority right now? Is that a priority? That's why I recommend, I ask you guys to please analyze your preps. Don't let yourself just get caught up on what you really want. Set aside, prioritize, make sacrifices. So I may still get that, I don't know. I just, my wife says, well, is it a need? Well, I don't know if it's a need. I don't know if it's a need until it happens. I don't know if, 3 years worth of food is a need versus 1 year worth of food. I don't know. Nobody knows how much to get of what. I don't know if 1,000 rounds is a need versus 500 rounds. I don't know. Am I going to need that extra 3 power? Am I going to need that extra ability to reach out? Don't know. No, we all don't know. So all we can do is make the best informed, educated decisions as we can right now. I hope you guys are prepping a little every day. I hope you are prepping out of peace of mind, out of fear also. Pretty sure it's going to get bad here sometime soon, within the next year, if not way sooner. Not trying to scare you guys, just trying to keep it real and, sense of urgency. I don't know. I love you guys, and blessings to you and yours.